Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Aston. That's what I'll tell you for right now. My name is Aston. Hello friends, how are we? And welcome to my first YouTube video, which is really weird to say. I'm Aston, and I'm starting this new YouTube channel. Why? Because 1, it's free and I can. 2, we're in lockdown and what else am I going to do? And 3, I've been creating IGTVs for makeup for a while on my Instagram, so I thought let's venture into the world of YouTube, let's make the content bigger and let's venture into things that isn't just Disney makeup, because that's the majority of what I do on my Instagram. That and just talk crap on my stories. So let's talk crap on YouTube. That's better. Sorry, I've got a bit of a headache, so this is a great start, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant start to any kind of YouTube channel. You'll have to deal with my backdrop for the foreseeable, or not the foreseeable, but just for the next couple of videos. Basically, I've just moved into a new house and we are decorating everything. So behind this ain't that pretty yet, but when it is, my God, I will be showing it. Let's begin the video. Let's just stop chatting rubbish, Aston. Today, instead of sitting here and telling you 30 facts about myself where you're just not interested in that, are you? I thought I'd give you something else to focus on whilst I do that, because let's be honest, I'm going to talk about me. It's my channel. So recently I have been influenced by one of my friends who was doing the same thing, and I spent some money because she was also spending money, because that's how I influence these days. She said that she was buying some gels and a UV lamp for her nails, because obviously we can't go to the salons anymore. And I told myself this year that I wasn't getting my nails done anymore. I used to get acrylics done all the time. Because we were moving into a new house, I said I'm not doing that anymore. So I was just gonna go bare. But I just can't do it anymore. Look at these sausage fingers, look at them. So when she said this, I thought this is the perfect time. Everyone's gonna have rubbish nails, so this gives me time to practice. Now, as a person with nails, I am quite rubbish at them. Makeup I can do. Hair I can't really do, but I pretend I can. Nails, you can't get away from it. If you can't paint nails, everybody knows you can't paint nails. I am rubbish at it. I'm a fidget bum. I can't wait for them to dry quickly. So hopefully these things that I have brought will help. So I have brought myself some gels. These are from Premier Gel. I think they're American. As we had to pay taxes, I have got an array of them. I spent £40 on these because they're on sale. So what I did get, I'll just chuck you through them. So I got a base coat and a top coat. They're just clear ones. Then I got some sparkly, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It's sparkly red, which is called Dorothy's Shoes. A khaki green, I'm really into, it's not really khaki, it's more of an emerald green. I'm really into emerald green at the moment because that's the colour that my living room has been painted. A sparkly silver bluey called New York. A almost violet creamy colour, which is called Palmer Violets. It's a Palmer Violet colour. Black, because I always need black nail polish. I have my nails black with glitter the majority of the time when I did get acrylics, so I also got this sparkly pink, which is called Petals. And last but not least, another sparkly pink but a slightly lighter colour, that is called Festival. And then I went on to Amazon and I bought myself a UV lamp. This had good reviews. It was like $14.99. I could have spent a bit more. Oh no, I think this was actually 30 quid. Yes, this was 30 quid. $14.99 didn't have good reviews. This one did. This was 30 quid. I probably could have spent a little bit more money on it, but I'd already spent £40 on the gels, and I wasn't spending any more money than £30 on the lamp. I'll link everything below in case you want to go and spend your own money. But yes. But whilst I'm failing at doing my nails, because let's be honest, that's going to happen, I will chuck on my phone a YouTube get to know me tag. I'm going to talk about myself whilst I do it and you guys can follow along. But my idea was, I've got 10 fingers. there needs to be 3 layers of a product. Rude. So 3 layers of product, so your base coat, your colour, whatever colour I pick, and your top coat. That's 3. So that's 30 layers of nail polish that I'm going to fail, and with every layer of that nail polish that will utterly, by the end of this, probably be bubbled or smudged, I'm going to give you a little fact about me. So 30 facts, 10 fingers, 30 layers. Let's go, let's get into it, let's just start. I need to plug this in though, and I should probably open the packaging before I start painting my nails. This is the kind of stuff I would do when I paint my nails. I'll do loads of stuff and then realise I need to tie my shoes. I've got to leave in 5 minutes. That's the kind of nail painter I am. I'm gonna open this. I have cleaned and prepped my nails previously, and we'll get into it. Let me find the tag, let's undo this. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Right, so I've undone the lamp, you can't see it. I've got very limited plugs here, so there's lots of extension cables. So you just have to take my word for it, it's plugged in. It's got 3 settings on it though, and that'll be fun when I have to figure that out. So whilst I've done that, I've then decided that I think I'm gonna go for the Dorothy Shoes kind of glittery red. Anyway, let's hope you could see it, because it's going to go with my outfit today. I mean, I'm not going to wear this tomorrow, but who cares? First of all, I think the best thing to do is do the base coat. This is a 2-in-1 base. I don't know what it does, but it's a base, so I bought it. And the first question, I didn't do what I said I was going to do. Right, I found the tag. So let's get painting the first finger with the first layer, and let's answer the first question. So the first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up in the same place that I live, Milton Keynes. I enjoyed growing up here. I mean, people hate Milton Keynes, but I think once you live here, you go through a period, like when you're like younger, you're like, oh, Milton Keynes is the worst place, I can't wait to grow up and move out. And then when you're older, you're like, oh, I need to buy a house in Milton Keynes because I like it so much. It's 40 minutes away from London on the train. It's near Birmingham. I think it's a good place to live if you want to like venture out. So that is the first finger done, and that's the first question answered. Boom boom, shake the broom, tick 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 boom. Where do you currently live? Already answered that question. Let's quickly paint this. I live still in Milton Keynes. Like I've mentioned, I have just moved house. Me and my fiance have just bought a house. We moved in about a month and 4 days ago now. So yeah, Milton Keynes, bought a new house, homeowners, I'm wicked. Third question, who is your best friend? Now that is a big question, because I'm quite fortunate in the fact that I have 4 best friends. I've known them all since I was in school. I met them all in school. I have like a bestest friend, and then I have my best friends. So the bestest friend is Amy. She will always be my bestest friend. We always call her my bestest friend. I've said bestest a bit too much now. We found each other in the 2nd year of secondary school, and I'm so glad I met her. We bonded over a band called McFly, and we've been kind of inseparable ever since. And then I have 3 other best friends. We're in a gang, not we're in a gang, but ever since we were young, I always say we're in a gang called ADHD, which is all of our initials put together. So that's Dean, Demi and Holly. They are my best friends. I love them to death, and I would take a bullet for every single one of them. Deep in it. That's 3 questions I've already painted for. I'm not doing very well. 4 questions. 4 questions. Question number 4. How tall are you? I am 5'7" or 5'6.5". Depends on how big you want to be. I'm not overly tall, but I'm quite like average height for a girl of my age. So yeah, that's how tall I am. Dogs or cats? I grew up with cats and dogs. I adore dogs. Anyone that knows me, that's been with me in person or in public, if I see a dog, I'm not listening to what you're saying. I'm looking at the dog. I love dogs. It makes me sad that we don't have one yet. We will be getting a dog. So that's a whole hand painted. Right, I'm going to shove this in the light thing because I can't paint with wet hands. It's just not going to work. So I'm going to put it on 99 seconds because that's the highest one, and I think the better, the drier the better. So wait, oh wait, the lower the higher the heat. So put it on 30 seconds. Oh, I need to move on. I need to move on with our questions. This is taking a while. Let's have a little sippy break. I've got to do this hand, and I'm right-handed, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, it's dry. It's very shiny. I don't know if you can see that. Let's move everything over here. Let's move everything over here. Start again. Right. Funniest moment through high school. Well, it would be secondary school for me because I'm not American. Obviously there was lots of funny things through secondary school, but that was a long time ago for me because I'm 26. The drama teacher's boob came out once. We'll go with that. What year were you born? I'm 26 years old and I was born in 1993. That's number 7. Are you in/have you gone to college? So I've been to college, I've been to sixth form, I didn't go to uni. Because obviously, again, I'm English. In sixth form, I did performing arts BTEC, so I did drama, dance and music. Yeah, you heard that right. And in college, I did theatrical makeup. And then I went into retail and hospitality industry for work. So, yeah. 9. What's your favourite drink? Pepsi Max or Beppy's Max, as me and my fiance call it. Don't ask why, it's just a really bad meme from probably 2005. And if I was drinking alcohol, it would probably be Beppy's Max and Southern Comfort or some sort of spiced rum, or if I was going for a cocktail, it would be a Dark and Stormy. Number 10, and I'm about to do my little finger. What is your spirit animal and why? I'm gonna say, and this is probably quite a generic answer, like a dog, because I just want to be loved by everyone and I get really excited about a lot of things, and like I like belly rubs. I can be a bitch sometimes, but so can dogs. So a dog. Let's put this one in the light. I'm curing my nails, it kinda burns. Beautiful. Number 11. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? I have 2 favourites. Jimmy Choo Illicit and Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, both Ada Parfums. And if not, I'm probably wearing some sort of cheap primer spray on because, let's be honest, we haven't all got money to burn and perfume's expensive. 12. Tea or coffee? This is a difficult question. I find myself at home drinking a lot more coffee than tea than I do coffee. I feel like it's more of a homely drink. But I did work in a coffee shop for 3 years and I love my coffee, especially like in the summer. I love a cold coffee. I'm doing the first red. I'm very excited. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love an iced latte or a Starbucks mocha frappuccino with peppermint syrup and cream. That's my favourite Starbs. I feel like this is just, I'm already getting it everywhere. I'm failing. Number 13. That looks terrible, but let's just move on. What are your life goals? I recently have accomplished most of my life goals because obviously I've just bought this house with my darling fiance. Getting married is my next life goal. I don't know if that's a life goal though, because it's not like I'm working towards, because obviously we're engaged, so we're always going to get married, but I just want to have almost like the perfect wedding. I will probably tell it to brides, but I just want to make this house a home. I just want to be happy. I haven't really, like, I'd like to maybe change up my career a bit in like the near future, but I'm happy where I am at the moment. I'd love to get back into like acting and maybe doing something a bit more creative with makeup and stuff, which this is definitely gearing towards helping with that. So yeah, just kind of being more creative and like I say, having the most perfect wedding ever, being a princess. This looks terrible. I'm the worst person ever when it comes to nails, but at least they won't look like sausages. They'll look like red glittery sausages. What sports do you play and have you played? Don't play sports. Used to be very good at netball and swimming, and I love a swim. If you get me in a pool, you won't get me out of it. A lot of people that I've been on holiday, including my work pals, we went to Ibiza once and they were literally like, you didn't get out of that pool. And I was like, no, I wouldn't get out of the pool. Why would I get out of the pool? That's weird. I'm very much a water baby, and I used to love playing netball, and I would quite like to get back into it actually, but yeah, at school I used to love playing netball, so that answers that. I'm not finished my 14th now yet. Have any books you've read changed your life? Now, I'm not a massive reader. I have like read obviously books. I'm not an idiot. Like, I really have to get into a book to read it. I would answer this question with the Harry Potter books. Now, I didn't actually read the Harry Potter books because I've never actually read a Harry Potter book. I've listened to it because I just can't get on with J.K. Rowling's writing. As a kid I tried to read them and I just couldn't understand what she meant. And you know, Stephen Fry reading you a book is better than you reading a book to yourself. I've done the first one. They look awful. I'm the worst person ever. Basically, Harry Potter, I would say, changed my life because of how much it is in my relationship with my fiance. We are full on Harry Potter fans. I'd read or listen to the books until I was with Connor because he was outraged that I hadn't actually read them. So we started reading chapter by chapter to each other whilst one another was in the bath. So I have actually read some of it, but as an adult rather than a child. And then we got bored of that, and it took us so long to do it because we had to wait for we were both free to read it. So we decided that we would then listen to the audiobooks, and we have done that now for 5 years. No, it's not taken us 5 years to listen to the audiobooks. We have listened to them over and over again. It's how we get to sleep. We listen to them every night before we go to sleep. We've been to the Harry Potter World? Would you call it World? What's it called? Studios loads of times. We've watched the Harry Potter movies do a marathon of it probably about 4 times a year. We talk about Harry Potter all the time. We just love Harry Potter, and like it's like an inside joke with us now. And I just think obviously we'd have something else if it wasn't Harry Potter, but I love Harry Potter so much mainly because of how much we love it together. It's like a couples thing. I loved Harry Potter before, don't get me wrong. I used to love the movies, and that's how I got into Harry Potter. I never read the books until I'd watched the movies. So I know loads of people will be like absolutely outraged that I'm saying this, but yes, like the books came after the movies, and I love the movies. I know people don't like them, but I love them. And yeah, I'd say it changed my life because it's the man I'm marrying, and it probably was what we bonded over. Probably the first. Well, no, we bonded over a lot more stuff first, but I don't know. I just don't think our relationship, this sounds ridiculous, but I don't think our relationship would be the same if it wasn't Harry Potter. I know, yeah, I know. Don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Right, so I've just cured them. I don't know if you can see this, but the glitter is kind of like gone in patchy, so I'm gonna do another coat on some of them because it just looks a bit strange, and then I'll be back. This is taking a lot more time to cure than I expected. Oh, I need somebody help, not anybody help. I've only got half an hour until I have to go outside and cook dinner, and we're only like, what, 15, halfway through. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I never take this long to give it to you. This is funny that I was sniffing them, but they're like weirdly tacky. Question 16. What is your favourite movie? That is a big question because I don't have an all-time. I have like different categories of what film I love. So, for instance, my favourite Disney film is Peter Pan, but my favourite Disney princess film is Sleeping Beauty, closely followed by Cinderella. My favourite, I love the Harry Potter movies, and my favourite is Harry Potter and not the Chamber of Secrets, the worst one, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. But my favourite film, bar any sort of fandom or series, is a film called, and this is bad because it's my favourite and I can't really remember the name of it. I mean, it can't be my favourite film if I can't remember the name of it. You Instead is one of my favourite films ever. It's about a girl and a guy that meet at a festival. They're artists, they get handcuffed together, they fall in love, and I love it. It's just great. So that's what it's called, You Instead. Yes, it's my favourite film. You can argue with me that I didn't know the title of the film, but I watch it, I don't read the title. 17. Who are your favourite YouTubers? I have a few. My all-time favourite is Helen Anderson. I have watched her since I was 17. When she used to do her hair dyeing videos. She's a bloody babe. When I grow up I want to be her. Yeah, and then obviously I love a bit of Zoe London. Brogan Tate, also a fave. Jade Billington, also a fave. Bethany Francesca, who is actually one of my friends from Instagram. She's a babe. I've been in one of her videos before. And she just always makes me want to buy things, so she's a great YouTuber because of that aspect. No, she's an actual babe and she's bloody hilarious. Jeffree Star, just because I just enjoy his content. You can think of me differently. I know people have beef with him, but I quite like him. And Shane Dawson, because of Jeffree Star. I found myself watching a lot of his videos recently. So yeah, they're my favourite YouTubers. I've really skipped ahead and started painting. I've got in the groove. Number 18, do you speak any languages and how well? No, and not very well. I've spoken about this on my Instagram stories before. I am terrible at other languages. I can't even do accents. I just sound like a really English person, just like taking the piss. I can't really speak French very well. I can just say bonjour Aston. No, bonjour. Je m'appelle Aston. J'adore. À de parfum. Et de toilette. Yeah, I'm really sorry if I've offended anyone. I'm just terrible. I just can't. I don't think that I was actually ever given that skill of learning different languages or really doing any other accent that's not a Northern or Indian accent or Southern American. My mama always said, don't buy a chandelier if you ain't got a ceiling. If you know where that reference is from, then 10 A stars to you. Are you single or are you taken? I am taken. I have a ring. You put a ring on it. He liked it. He put a ring on it. We've been together 6 years. 5 years? Connor!
Hello.
Hello. How long have we been together?
Be 6 years this June.
6 years this June. I keep getting confused. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Abby. 6 years this June we've been together, so we've been together 5 years. It's because we've been engaged a year and a bit, and I'm just confused. I'm not the worst person ever. And we've been engaged for a year. He proposed to me on December the 7th, 2008. 18. Because 19. Yeah, 2018. Oh my god. We'll be getting married soon. That's a whole other thing. Number 20, and I'm already painting the pinky finger. What is your idea of your dream date? Probably just going to Disneyland. In any kind of Disney sort of park, Disney World, Disneyland Paris. I mean, anything really. Anything that makes you feel like a princess. Now I'm going to answer some questions whilst I do this, because I know it's against the rules and I'm not doing a layer, but this has taken a while and maybe I could do it off camera and then show you later. So number 21. How long was your longest relationship? This is the longest relationship I've ever been in. I have been in a previous relationship that was 4 years, but we did break up in between. And yeah, it was messy. 22. How would you describe your fashion sense? Disney Grebo is probably the best way to describe it. I wear a lot of black. I like the kind of grungy fashion, but then I also love Disney pieces. I love like big earrings and makeup, and I like pops of colour, but I genuinely normally wear like black with like loads of different coloured accessories and like mad shoes. Depends what day it is and what month it is and where I've been recently. This is the weirdest angle, but I am curing my nails. What is your go-to hairstyle? This. I'm really bad at hair. My hair is like quite long and thick, and I normally wash it and just let it does its thing, and I'll clip it up, put my headband in it, shove it on top of my head. I wish I could do it, I just don't have the patience, and my arms always hurt because my hair's so thick. 24. How many siblings do you have? I am actually an only child, but I have 2 half brothers, they're twins, and then I have 2 stepsisters, 1 stepbrother, because my dad married. My stepsisters are adorable. They have adorable children. I love them lots. They're the big sisters that I wanted when I was a kid, but obviously because they're mums, I can't really play with them that much. And then my stepbrother, he's really cool. He's into like graphic design and he's really cool, and his girlfriend's the coolest person ever because she likes Disney, and we can like talk about that when I see her. I always have the Jurassic Park theme tune in my head. What is your go-to fast food order? I'd probably say McDonald's, and I'd go for a large Big Mac meal with a banana milkshake or a Coke Zero with a handful of barbecue sauce. And if they try and get me 1 barbecue sauce, I'll be asking for at least 3 more, because that's not a handful unless you've got tiny hands. Let's try and put the top coat on and see how we feel. I mean, it's still rather sticky, but I'm not sitting here for that long doing this, so I want the top coat. High Shine non-wipe top coat. Let's get this bad boy on my fingers. Right, my camera's back. It's fine, let's do this quickly. So yes, thank you very much for watching this video. I finished my nails. I just thought I'd give you a little close-up of what they look like. They're not incredible. They're not the worst. but I will take it for me. I quite like the sparkles, so yeah. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming for my first video. Please stay tuned for some more videos. I'll be posting as frequently as I can, probably a bit more frequently than I normally would because obviously lockdown. There'll be some more videos like this. There'll be some probably DIYs around the house. I'm sure I'll be doing some makeup videos. I've got one planned very soon, and yeah, thanks for sticking around, and please like, subscribe and comment below. Let me know what you thought, and tell me your favourite colour. Why not? You know so much about me, let me know about you. What's your favourite colour? Yeah, also ring the notification bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Notification. That lets you know when I upload and when I don't. Also, be sure to check out my Instagram if you are new to me ever. It is linked down below. It will show you probably what's to come. You can see all the makeup looks that I created on there. There'll be a lot more here, and my stories will probably show you what kind of person I am if you're still not sure after all of those questions. Thank you for having me, and I will see you real soon, probably sooner than normal. I got really itchy nose. Bye!